All right, Vinny, 6-4 loss tonight. Generals fall to the Smokies, but at the plate you had a lot of success. Your first home run, which was your 18th RBI. How'd it feel?
It felt good. You can't really look at the stats all the time. You get caught up in that. Season will get wasted away. But yeah, I hit it, and it felt good. It's been a long time, so it's good to get the first one.
Do you remember what pitch it was?
It was a slider. It was a 0-1 slider, and first at bat he went first pitch slider. It was up, and actually it was a better pitch than that one. So I just didn't try to do too much and just used my hands.
I know at first me and Chris didn't think it was going to come down. It was hit so high, but it carried very well, and that's how most of the balls did this afternoon. Yeah,
wind was blowing out a little bit. It's not as humid yet, not as late in the season, but I just got a good pitch and put a good swing on it.
Now, earlier in the season, you struggled a little bit offensively, but here, as of late, you've done very well. Hit your first home run, as we just talked about tonight. What's some things that you're doing differently at the plate?
Last year and earlier this year, I got away from using my hands, and the last couple of weeks, I've been working with Will, our strength guy, and Corey, and just using my hands, staying aggressive with my hands, and always keeping them in a good position to hit. Regardless of if my legs aren't in a good position, if I'm late, if I'm early, if my hands are back and they're in a good position to hit and they're aggressive, I still have a shot. So just trying to work with my hands right now.
Work both sides of the field, make sure you hit the gaps and driving the ball. And so far, you don't have to hit home runs like you said before to get RBIs. You got 18 so far in the season.
Absolutely. I'm not trying to, when I'm going good, I try and hit balls to the right center gap, and then, whatever else happens. But, I know I'm going good right now because, like you said, I'm spraying the ball around, hitting the ball the opposite field, and trying to hit balls hard. So far this season, it seems like the Generals have lost by 1 or 2 runs. What's something in the locker room? How does that feel in the locker room? It's tough. We come out and one night the pitchers will battle, and like tonight we only had 4 hits, and then there's other times where we put up 10 hits and 7 runs, and the pitchers have a rough night. So it's still really early in the season. Just one of those things where we just got to get going and get clicking on both offense and defense, and then once that happens, it's going to be tough to stop. Thanks so much for the time, Vinny. Yeah, no problem.